Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with FoneArena.com, and this we have here, the new device is the Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini that recently launched in India for a price of about Rs 14,500. Yes, this is a mini version of a flagship device, just like Samsung released S3 Mini, S4 Mini, and then HTC had the HTC One Mini, but Sony did the best implementation in the Z1 Compact, which we are yet to see here. So in that range, we have the Canvas Turbo Mini, which is a reduced screen size and reduced specifications version of the Canvas Turbo. So what is it? What does it pack? And what are its box contents in the retail box? That's what we are going to see here in FoneArena's Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini unboxing. So here's the box anyway. The Turbo has a very similar box to the Micromax Canvas 4 and the Micromax Canvas Turbo 2. So a pretty similar box. It's like the iPod Touch, like we had remarked earlier. Or at the back we have the specs, which you can take a close look at. So it has a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor. That's the MediaTek MT6582 instead of a MT6589. That's pretty new. And there is 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of ROM. There is a 4.69 inch 1280 by 720 pixels. There is an 8 megapixel autofocus camera at the back and a 5 MP front facing camera at the front. So otherwise, the Android version running here is Android 4.2, much like most of the other devices from Micromax, and it can play back and record 720p. It also has a 1800 mAh battery. So everything from the Canvas Turbo is a bit less here. First up, the screen size is less. The processor has been changed from a 6589 Turbo to the 6582, which is pretty new. And one of the major changes that we see with the 6582 from the 6589 is that it has a Mali 400 GPU. So anyway, let's open up the box here. Right on top is the device. It has a very similar build quality to the Micromax Canvas Turbo, and all aluminum back. There are two plastic parts here at the top and bottom for better cell reception. And let's keep the device aside and take a look at other box contents here. So there you go, these are the box contents of the Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini. Now, about the device, let's take a closer look at the Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini. So here's the Canvas Turbo Mini in full flesh. Let's start with the hardware walkthrough. Over at the front, we have a 4.69 inch 1280 by 720p display. Over at the top of the display, we have the earpiece, the two usual sensors for proximity sensing and ambient light sensing, and the 5 MP front facing camera. There is also the capacitive shortcuts here at the bottom. At the right, we have the power lock switch and the volume rocker. Let's focus on that. You can see that this part is indeed made of aluminium and not the usual plastic metal, which is pretty good. The controls though look a little bit wonky, as you can see from the video here. And over the left hand side, we have a micro SIM tray which can be ejected with the tool. Again, a little bit wonky here. It's not exactly perfectly placed. So coming to the bottom, we have just the primary microphone, and coming to the top, we have the 3.5mm audio jack, the micro USB port. That's about it. We already saw the left and right hand side, so let's go to the back. The back has an 8 megapixel camera, a single LED flash, which looks to be pretty powerful from the looks of it, and there's the new Micromax logo and a bit of information under the Micromax logo and the loudspeaker. So the top part also opens up to reveal another SIM card slot. It's a dual SIM phone, and then you have a micro SD card slot here. So you can indeed expand the storage of the Canvas Turbo Mini because it has just 4 gigabytes of internal storage. The battery is sealed. It's a pretty lightweight phone and is very thin. It comes at just 7.9 millimeters of thickness, which is pretty good for a mid-range phone. So this retails at 14,490 rupees, which is directly in competition with the Motorola Moto G. So these two devices are very popular right now, and we'll be doing a comparison to compare the Moto G with the Micromax Canvas Turbo real soon. But let's focus on the Turbo Mini as for now and see how it does. So that's the UI of the Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini. It's pretty very reminiscent of the other Micromax phones that we recently reviewed. So nothing special here. We have a couple of pre-installed apps like 7 Stars, Kingston Office, Zombie Smasher and all that. But we'll be bringing you a lot more. Let's quickly check the settings and show you what the device is actually running on. It looks like a custom UI. It does not look stock at all. It is heavily customized. It's Android 4.2.2 and the model version is A200. Now since this is powered by the Mali 400 MP graphics, we expect a little bit of difference when it comes to gaming. So we'll be giving you the benchmarks, the gaming and a lot more, and more importantly how it competes with the Motorola Moto G. So that's about it for the unboxing and a quick overview. Do hit the like button if you like this video. Do hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like these. And of course, we'll be bringing you a lot more. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.